Hello, Moon Yogis. It's me, Alison. Welcome to this slow flow yoga class honoring the full harvest moon in Pisces. The harvest moon is the full moon that falls closest to the autumnal equinox, either before or after, making this a great time to tie up loose ends from the summer. Pisces rules the feet, so we'll be giving the soles, heels, and toes a little extra love today. Hopefully this awareness helps us all step more intentionally into the fall. Thank you so much for being here today. Let's begin. Lying on the back. Bring the soles of the feet together, letting the knees open wide in Supta Baddha Konasana. Bring the palms together and rest the thumbs between the eyebrows. Pisces is also related to the pineal gland, which is often linked to the third eye and emotional intuition. We'll begin practice by making these two conscious connections in honor of Pisces. Start to breathe deeper and ground into this moment. Just watching the rise and fall of breath in the belly. Staying here a few more rounds of breath. On your next exhale, release and slowly bring the knees together, the feet to the floor. Cross the right ankle over the left knee, and with your right hand, press firmly into your right thigh. If this feels good, stay here, or taking it into reclined pigeon, you can interlace hands behind the left thigh, hugging your legs inward, and breathing into that hip stretch. Keep the feet nice and flexed to protect your knees. Keep breathing. Shoulders are grounded. One last little squeeze inward, and then gently let the left foot fall to the floor. Keeping your legs as they are, let them fall to the right side into a twist. Goalpost the arms or open them wide to a T. If it's comfortable, you can keep the right heel stacked on top of the knee, or you can simply just have the legs nice and staggered, feet wide. Taking nice full rounds of breath. Gently release the right foot, bring your knees back to center. Crossing your left ankle over the right knee. With your left hand, press firmly into your thigh. And for more sensation, you can draw the legs inward, interlacing hands behind the right thigh for reclined pigeon. Again, pressing out through the heels. Try to broaden the chest, keeping the shoulders grounded and the breath deep. One last little squeeze inward, getting the most out of that hip stretch. And as you exhale, right foot to the floor. Keep the legs crossed and let them fall to the left side in that stacked heel twist. Goalpost the arms or open them wide to a T. Return to the awareness of the breath. And remember, you can just take a staggered leg twist here if this isn't comfortable. And now releasing, unhook that heel, bringing both feet to the floor. Gradually bring your knees to center and then draw them into the chest for Apanasana, a little squeeze. Rock side to side, massaging the low back. And then in your own way, let's meet in downward facing dog. Softening the knees and lengthening the arms, toning the belly inward. As you inhale, round the spine and come forward to plank pose. Exhale, soften the knees and hinge back to the dog. Flowing with breath, inhale, press off the toes, round the back plank. Exhale, sinking back into the dog. As you come into that plank, feel the crown of your head energizing forward and your heels energizing back. A few more on your own. On your next inhale, coming to plank pose, and then keeping the toes tucked, bring your knees to the earth and sit on your heels. Nice long spine here. If this is too much, feel free to untuck the toes. And then interlacing the hands at your low back, keep your elbows bent, and then pin the thumbs over to the right hip. Relax your shoulders and let your right ear drop to the right shoulder. Breathe into the left side of your neck for this beautiful little stretch. Inhale, gently bring your head and your thumbs back to center, and then slide the thumbs over to the left hip, dropping left ear to left shoulder. Take a deep breath into the stretch. Then inhale slowly back to center, keeping the interlace. Extend the arms long, lifting your heart and your chin. And exhale, bring the hands to the earth and lift your hips into a forward fold. Inhale, hands to the shins, lift halfway. And then exhale, fold back down. Keep your knees nice and soft. Inhale, rise up, reach up. And exhale, hands to heart center. Moving through a little half salute. Inhale the arms up. Exhale, soften the knees and fold. Inhale, halfway lift, maybe the hands to the shins. Exhale, fold back down. Inhale, rise up, reaching the arms to the sky, maybe look up. Exhale, soften the knees again, fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, bowing down. Inhale, rise up. And exhale again, fold. Trying to find that breath and movement connection. Inhale, lifting halfway. Exhale, fold. Inhale, rise. and exhale, fold. Do a few more of these on your own, really dropping into that meditative flow state as the breath and the body move as one. On your next breath in, let's meet in that halfway lift, and then dropping to the knees, child's pose. Letting your forehead rest, and maybe wrapping your arms back by your sides. Just a moment of grounding after all of that flow. On your breath in, rise up to tabletop. Bring your knees together, and as you inhale, extend your right leg up and back. Reach your left arm forward and steady your gaze to balance. Exhale, bring the knee and the elbow together. Inhale, extend it long. Exhale, elbow and knee touch. Inhale, lengthen. Feel your heel press out, your fingertips reach forward. Exhale, bring it together. Inhale, send it long. Moving with breath. As you inhale, extend and hold. You can stay right here, or going for a little heart opening, you can bend that knee, reach back with the hand and grab the top of the foot. Gazing forward, let your heart shine forward. And then very gently release, reaching long and returning to tabletop. Here we're going to do a little arch release. Stack the top of your right foot onto the arch of your left foot. They're sort of crossed. And then sitting back on your heels, breathe into this stretch, which can be a bit intense. So if you need to back off, you can lean forward a bit. If you want more, lean back a bit. And feel free to make any adjustments to create the right release in the sole of that foot. And then letting this go, bring your hands forward, uncross the feet, and tap the tops of the feet on the earth. Feels kind of good. And then just move around intuitively. You can cat-cow, you can jump rope the spine, you can move in a totally intuitive way here. Just resetting. And then bringing your knees together in tabletop, extend your left foot back and reach your right arm forward. Remember to steady your eyes. Exhale, elbow and knee come in toward each other. Inhale, reach it long. Move with your breath, using your focus to stay steady. On your next breath in, extend long, which is where you can stay. Or going for that heart opening stretch, bend the knee and reach for the top of the foot. Think about squaring the shoulders forward and gazing to the horizon. When you're ready, gently release and come into tabletop, this time stacking the top of the left foot onto the arch of the right foot, and very gently sitting back. Nice tall spine. Breathe into the sensation and remember you can lean forward to ease off or lean back to turn it up. Keep breathing. And then releasing, bring your hands to the earth, tap the tops of the feet, and then just give yourself a moment for intuitive movement, just doing anything on hands and knees that feels good. Rocking forward and back, rolling the head, whatever. And then tucking the toes, lift back into downward facing dog. Take a nice deep cleansing breath here, in through the nose and out of the mouth. Then inhale, coming forward, slowly lower to your belly. And we're going to flip right onto the back here. Bend the knees and bring the feet to the floor. And walk your heels in so your longest finger can graze the back of your heel. Preparing for a little bridge flow. Press your low back to the ground and inhale, lift your hips to the sky. Option to lift the heels just to bring a little foot energization into this. Then exhale, heels to the mat, hips to the mat. Again, flowing with breath. Inhale, lift the hips. Option to lift the heels. Exhale, grounding back down. Keep that breath nice and deep and full. And you can keep this up for a few more rounds, but if you want to take it a little further, you can bring the arms in. On your next lift, you can reach the arms up and overhead. And exhale, bringing everything back to the start. It's important also here not to look from side to side, so try to keep the neck nice and neutral. You can have the eyes closed or maybe just softly gazing at the ceiling. One more. And we'll exhale, ground back down to the earth and draw the knees into the chest. Reach through the knees and bringing your soles together, grab the outer edges, the pinky toe edges of your feet, drawing them in towards the belly. Nice stretch and a great alternative to happy baby. Plug the shoulders back in space for this last round of breath. And when you're ready, gently letting go and taking shape for a final rest. For traditional Shavasana, let your legs and arms go nice and long. But really what's important is that you take whatever shape feels the most restful and relaxing for you. Take one final deep cleansing breath. And then forget the breath. And just feel the body heavy on the earth. Enjoy. Feel free to stay and rest for as long as you like. But if you're ready to transition back, start to deepen the breath. Wiggle the toes, point and flex the feet. And you can reach the arms overhead for a nice stretch. And then one at a time, bringing the feet to the floor. In your own way, you can roll to your right or left side, coming into the fetal position. Always making our transition back as gentle as possible. Press yourself up to a seat and bring your hands to heart center, bowing to the fingertips. Thank you so much for joining me for this Harvest Full Moon in Pisces Slow Flow Yoga class. I hope you enjoyed. Let's bring our thumbs to the third eye and we'll bow to honor each other. Before you go, don't forget to subscribe, and if you liked class, give it a thumbs up. I'm so honored that you shared your time with me this evening. I hope to see you again soon on the mat and under the moon. Bye, yogis.